11. But looking at verse 15 of Proverbs chapter 11, I love this verse. It says, be sure you know a person well before you vouch for his credit or credibility. Better refuse than suffer later. This is wisdom. For a church boy like me, I need that. I know for some people that have got themselves, win by the world, you don't need this. You're already wise. But for a church boy like me, who started by living a simple life, who trusts everybody, uh, who is not on a zooming, I need to hear this. And I need to hear it not just from anybody, but from the word of God. That I don't have to be quick to trust people. I don't have to be quick to vouch for people, that it could get me into trouble. That could get me into trouble. Again, I remember, when I got back in 2016, counseling on Facebook, someone telling me about, oh, she has this problem, single mother, all of that stuff, almost wanting to get my house address to come see me. But that's how people get kidnapped. That's how people get waylaid, but being robbed, because a lot of people on social media are not who they say they are. They disguise. They have old men behaving like children. You have men behaving like women behaving like men. Married people behaving like single people behaving like married people. You don't know who's on the other side, when you're on social media, so you have to take everything that you hear with a pinch of salt. You don't know the person face to face. Take everything that you hear with a pinch of salt, because there's a lot of people that come on social media just to swindle you, just to steal from you, just to use you. They come with camouflage, different false excuses, lies. So be careful before you give your trust out to somebody that you've just met on social media, that you know not where the person is coming from or where the person is going to, you know. And these talks generally don't be shorty to someone, who's going to get indebted, for whatever reason. You be sure you know the person. Even the ones you have to still be careful. You go and sign as guarantor for someone that you don't know the person's address, you don't know the person's family, then the person defaults on what you are guaranteeing for. Better be ready to pay for it. Oh. Better be ready and be sure that you can pay for it. Because some people just use you as guarantee with an intention to default and put you in trouble. So the word of God is saying there's wisdom. He's not being too quick to guarantee a person, to be a surety for a person, someone you don't know. Don't be quick to be a guarantee for that person. Even when you know the person, make sure you don't really know the person. Make sure that you have a backup plan. If the person defaults, can you stand it? I mean, typically for me, I don't even borrow money that I don't already have. If I borrow money, it's because I have somewhere I can get it from. If there's a problem with the loan, I never loan more than I can guarantee. And I guarantee by money I already have somewhere else. Right? I don't borrow myself and leave myself naked. Right? I never do beyond myself. I live within my limit. Right? But you can be someone that lives within your limit and someone brings trouble to you and be quick to you. Oh, because you are a brother in church. Oh, just guarantee it doesn't mean anything. It means a lot. It means a lot. It can change your life in 1 second overnight. So be careful. Don't be too much in a hurry to be shorty for someone. Make sure you know, no, no. It's better to say no. Like we'll say, let your yes be expensive. Let your no be cheap. The first answer is no, right? And that's no saying. It's a word of God that's telling us don't be too quick. Right? It's not coming from a devil. Don't be too quick to be guaranteed to someone. Jesus says, let your yes be yes, let your no be no. Anything otherwise is coming from a devil. Right? So before you say yes, be sure of that yes. Make sure you have done your homework before you run into say yes. If you have not done your homework, say no and give that time to go and do your homework. Jesus gave an example of two sons. The father came and said, will you do this? The first one said, no, I'm not doing it. Oh. The first one said, I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. I did not do it. It was the first one I said no at first. They ended up doing it. So which of them is the more righteous one? The one that was quick to say yes and didn't do it, or the one that said no, thought about it and then went to do it? Let your yes be expensive. Don't be too quick to say yes to things. Let your no be cheap. Everything is no until you have thought through it. When you have thought through it, then you can say yes. Right? Don't kill yourself by committing yourself to things you have not thought through. You might die before your time. Right? So wisdom of the righteous is to let your yes be expensive. Let your no be cheap. Don't be too quick to say yes. It doesn't matter who you say yes, whether it's your pastor to the church or whatever, anything. Let your yes be expensive. Let it be because you have thought it through and you know that that is the best decision for you. Otherwise, say no while you're doing your homework. Think through it so you don't die before your time. Don't go commit to something that you cannot carry. God bless you. Thanks for coming. God bless you.